We're here at the Game Reserve in Kommern. And if the name Kommern sounds familiar to you, then yes, it is the same town where we have visited the Open Air Museum. Just a few miles from there, we have this game reserve, and we're going to have a look at this right now. Welcome to Pardon My German for this video. I'm glad that you've joined me today, and I hope you like the video, and if you do, then please leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you.
On an area of 43 hectares, which is 106 acres, the game reserve presents both game as well as farm animals. The latter can be found right at the start of the loop, which stretches about 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles. Some of the enclosures, like this one with these mini pigs, can be entered, which can be a lovely experience, particularly for children. The entrance fee to the reserve is 11 euros for adults, which is less than half of what is charged at the Cologne Zoo. For children, they charge 7 euros, and the experience is definitely worth the price. Oh, and by the way, for the history buffs among you, this fellow is called Cato.
Here I am in the wild boars enclosure, which is accessible with a few words of caution, of course. And I saw one from the distance, And truth be told, I'm not particularly fond of encountering them here on this path. So, yeah, but let's see. I once asked a forester, where are all the wild boars? Because the forests around here are full of wild boars. And he said, well, if you go hiking here in the forest, they're usually just a couple yards away from you. And they're hiding in the undergrowth, and probably they laugh their tails off that we humans are not able to know that they are there, but they know very well that we are there. Whoa, that was a bit of a chill now, encountering a mum and some youngsters. But they seem fairly relaxed. I just walked by a couple yards from them, and mum checked me a bit, and apparently she felt I was not a threat to her little one, so they just let me walk by. So that was the wild boars enclosure, and now we go to the deer enclosure. Well, it is a wee bit windy today. Temperatures have gone down a bit, but isn't this a lovely sight here? This little pond here in the deer enclosure, and yeah, great way to spend a very relaxing few hours. Someone just told me here the wild boars are pretty relaxed too. They're used to people walking their path, so when they're on the path and they see you coming, they will run away, but just for a few yards, and then they will keep an eye on you, but no aggressive behavior whatsoever. So, yeah, great place to come here. Definitely recommendable.
The deer kept a bit more distance than the boars. There is also a moose enclosure which cannot be entered, and during my visit I didn't spot a single of them. We finished this visit with a brief encounter with Bambi. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye bye.